Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Philomena, your tarot card reader. So if you are new to this channel, then please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. And if you have already been here or if you're already a subscriber, welcome back to another video. Alright, so today's reading is going to be about, it's going to be a very intuitive reading today. Okay, so this may or may not resonate with everyone. Now this reading is going to be all about what is currently happening in your situation. Okay, so think about any situation that is putting you into distress, anything that you're worried about. It could be related to someone in your family, someone in your workplace, whatever it is. Okay, so just close your eyes, take a deep breath, take a few deep breaths. Okay, connect to the energies of the cards and just ask for the answer that you're looking for. Now this is a collective reading, so you may not resonate with everything that comes up, but you will definitely get an answer. Okay, so going ahead, let's go ahead and put up the pile. This is going to be for pile number 1 and this is pile number 2. Okay, so go ahead and very intuitively select the piles that call out to you the most, and I will see you at your reading. Group number 1, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you chose this card, if you chose this deck, okay, then this is going to be your reading. So we are going to see what is the situation that you are in currently. Okay, we are going to see what is currently happening in this situation, and let's see what is the outcome. Okay, so we already do have the 2 cards that have come up. We have one more. Just going to pick up one. So whatever I'm feeling, I'm just going to pick them up. Okay, bottom of the deck we do have the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, and we have the 6 of Cups. So the first card that we have for pile number 1 is the 10 of Swords, followed by we have the Page of Cups, we have 3 of Cups, interesting, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Emperor, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so for my pile number 1, this is actually a very interesting energy over here. Now as soon as the 10 of Swords did fall off, I did actually think about, you know, a lot of energy that was coming through about you feeling this very heavy emotional or mental distress, something to do with the mind. Okay, so I kind of somewhere feel like you have recently gone through a situation, or you are currently um into some kind of a situation that is negatively impacting you. Okay, however, this energy over here also talks about you being very intuitive, so you can use your intuition power to get out of the situation, and it's not going to last for a very long time, because this is a power, or this is the circumstance that you currently are in, right? I kind of somewhere feel that you don't really have well wishers. You have come to this realization that there are people who really don't think good about you. Okay, you would have recently found somebody, or you would have, I'm not really sure, bitching about you, or backbiting, or saying something. So they can be someone on the face, they are somebody else, but behind you, they are actually destroying your image, destroying your reputation. Now, this can also be something related to this group who has ganged up upon you, and this is an energy that is, I'm getting more from your place of work. Okay, so this could also be, you can also be a part of office politics, you can also be a part of some kind of a discussion that you were recently maybe thrown out of, or you would have, they would have told you that okay, it's not required anymore. So you are somebody who's really responsible. Okay, and someone in this group, in your situation, they know about it, they know that you're very intelligent, you're very intuitive, you are someone who's a go-getter, right? So you can really achieve um, anything that you want. Okay, however, there is also an opposite energy over here which is telling me that they don't like you in this energy. Okay, so somebody doesn't want you to actually grow, they don't want you to get that promotion, they don't want you to get that house, they don't want you to, open that savings account and save money. They just don't want it. So I kind of also feel that finances are very important over here. So this can also be with someone in your family, and they can also be thinking, not thinking, but they kind of see you as a breadwinner of this house. They also know that your abilities are very strong. Okay, someone over here definitely knows it, and they are in this zone, they are in this mindset that how can this person do it. Okay, I'm not going to let him or her accomplish um, this thing that they want to. Okay, the emperor energy over here is actually very strong. Now the emperor over here is asking you to take some kind of an advice, some kind of an suggestion or an advice from an older person. Probably it could be your friend, it could be maybe your friend's parent, or it could be your own family member like your uncle or your dad or someone like that, right? So this is an energy, and the ten of swords is definitely asking very strongly for a change, because I do see the impact over here, okay, for pile number one, and the impact is actually very strong. Let's go ahead, pick up more cards. I kind of just feel that the story is just going to get better and better, or it's just going to get deeper. So I do see a lot of shit, okay? I do see that a lot of things are coming your way. We have Knight of Cups, the Empress, and we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, you have to start creating your own path. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the World, the Moon, and we have the Tower. Okay, the time period that you currently are in, pile number one, I kind of somewhere feel very strongly that this kind of seems to be to very heavily rely on your intuition. You have to rely on your intuition power. You have to rely on what is happening in your surroundings. Okay, you cannot just take people by their words and say like, hey, if this is the promise that this person has made me, they're going to live up to it. I don't really think so. I don't think that's happening. Okay, so you really need to take control of your own emotions. I also somewhere kind of feel that you are in the coming time, or it's already currently happening, that you are feeling so mentally drained. I can actually just feel the energy that you're actually feeling drained, and you're not really liking the situation that you are in, and you really want to move out of it. Okay, so this is something that we definitely need to work upon for pile number one. Okay, so the queen, and you got to look at these cards. These are some really significant cards for you. So we do have the Ten of Swords, then we do have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Emperor. Okay, if you remove the Ten of Swords over here, then you're left with the Queen and you're left with the Emperor. These guys are your well wishers. They are everything that you need in this life. Okay, for this situation, for this circumstance, you need to actually fight back. So they are telling you that we are your guardian angels, we are your spirit guides. Go ahead and whatever it is that you need to do to fight this battle, do it. Okay, because somewhere I kind of feel like you may have reached a breaking point, and this is not something that we really want, right? Though we also do have the world card, which means the situation, or there is a cycle that you are certainly completing. But again, the world card, I kind of feel that this is, it's positive, but then it is something that you may not be able to recognize right now, because we do have a lot of dark energy, right? We do have a lot of negativity going around. We do have a lot of this thing, this people creating this, some kind of a drama, some kind of an issue. Okay, some secrecy, there is something that is causing you very heavy damage. You know it, you know it at the back of your head. Okay, the Tower, you know it at the back of your head, but somewhere you're not really ready to accept it. And if you combine it with the Moon, then it's even a more dangerous combination over here, right? Because the Moon stands, it's a significance of your emotions, a significance of how you operate, right? How well you transform yourself using your emotions, okay, how well you're being played. So I kind of somewhere feel like over here mentally you're kind of feeling drained, you are feeling, you already know it, but at the same time you just need to rely on your intuition. I'm going to just tell you that, because right now whatever the time is, whatever it is that you're going through, I kind of feel like it's not really looking good. So you need to take control of your own self, and you need to be responsive. You need to, you know, come into a position where you can fight back, or where you can say that, hey, this is what is not okay. Boundaries are very important, and you will have to start cutting these people off from your life. Let's go ahead and see what is coming. File number 1. So here we are. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 3 of Earth, the King of Fire, and the 5 of Water. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we do have the 7 of Fire. Okay, we do have the Unicorn. I'm just going to replace all these energies. We have the Messenger of Fire. We have the Empress, which was the bottom of the deck. We have the Fool, and we do have the Messenger of Air. Okay, so the outcome of this situation for pile number 1, I kind of see that it is going to be brilliant. You are going to come to a point where you know that everything is going to work in your favor. Okay, now you have to blow a horn. The fool is indicating that, hey, you know what, even you have to play a very small role over here. So you will have to involve a higher authority. You will have to involve somebody with power who can make those decisions. You need to create some kind of an awareness around you about this person, or about the situation that is actually causing you a lot of harm. Okay, and somewhere I kind of feel like you're going to see this activation of this very strong feminine energy within you, or this fire sign, right, or the fire energy. So that is also there, because we do have the fire a lot of times, and we do have just one air. Okay, you got to really listen to your intuition. You got to really listen to the messages that you are getting. Somewhere I also kind of feel like over here, taking help from a friend who is a female, a woman, some kind of a feminine energy over here is involved. Okay, so if you know someone who is in a state of power, and preferably if it's a her, if it's a she, okay, she could be your colleague, she could be your boss, but I can somewhere feel that you have this energy around you which can help you tackle this situation, which can help you fight this battle. Okay, so this is definitely something that is very important for us to see. So you will have to take that leap of faith, and you will have to trust in that. Now again, somewhere I kind of feel like there is some kind of a blockage in your mind or in your system, wherein you kind of feel that you don't want to take help from anyone. Okay, you want to do things on your own. Also, I kind of feel like times have been really hard or really difficult on you. So you prefer keeping a lot of things to yourself, and you do may not want to share it with other people. But I'm going to tell you that that has to change, because I don't think that's going to work for you for a very long time. So you will have to learn how to uh, give and to take, right? That transaction in your life is going to be very important. File number 1. So let's go ahead and see what are the other cards we have for you. Okay, so we already have 2 cards. I'm just going to pick them up. See, I was telling you, we do have the inner voice. Listen to your gut feeling, listen to your inner voice. Pile number 1, it is very important. Okay, I hope whoever needs to listen to this reading, you get it. So this is the inner voice, and it just fell right in front of you, and we have synchronicity. I'm going to read it. It says, "Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs." Okay, so you need to very heavily listen to your inner voice. Pile number 1. Okay, so listen to your inner voice. Let's see what else. I kind of feel like we may get another 2 or 3 cards, so let's just see. Okay, we have balance, balance. Let's see. We have take a step back. Just let's pick up two more cards. Just two more cards. I kind of feel them somewhere here. So we have one, and I'm kind of feeling here somewhere. Just in case, just gonna pick up one. Okay, so we have bottom of the deck, which is open your heart. We have connect with music, and we have speak your truth. This is all bottom of the deck energy, so not a problem. Let's see. We have move your body. We have inner power. Okay, and we have the divine physician. Pile number one, as I was telling you, that you do have the blessings of someone in the circle. Okay, you also do have the inner strength, you do have the inner power to get out of the situation. So whatever is against you, pile number one, you can definitely move out of it, so please move out of it. Okay, over here I also kind of feel like you are ready to break a cycle now, because you need to evolve. You need to break the cycle somewhere. You need to also start working on your own self. You need to look at your inner self. You need to look at who you are as a person. Who do you want to be in the future, because this is the most important element for your evolution. Okay, we also do have the divine father, so you do have the feminine and you have the masculine energy both in your favor. So whatever help it is that you need to take, whatever it is that you need to ask, so please go ahead and break that pattern, because it's not going to happen again and it's not going to come back, right? So this is something that you need to realize, that once the time is gone, it's gone. You are not going to get it again. Okay, so make really good use of this time and see what is working for you, and be really, really wise about it. Okay, and I kind of feel like you are going to come out of it with flying colors. And don't worry, I somewhere kind of personally feel that with this situation that you are currently into, it kind of seems to be really bad. Okay, like that's the energy that I'm getting, and if you're able to connect with the cards, but this situation is going to turn everything in your favor. Okay, this is going to turn you into a better person. This is going to make you someone who is very unrecognizable. Okay, someone who is unrecognizable. So you got to use your gifts, you got to use your inner voice, you got to use, talk to your angels, talk to your spirit guides, and see that how they are guiding you. Maybe you want to maintain a journal, you just want to, say a prayer before you leave home, or when before you sleep, and maybe call them in your dreams, because you need balance right now. And that to bring in that balance in your life, there has to be a two-way communication. So with the people, or whatever they are communicating with you, but then if you're going to be quiet, then it's not going to work. So you also need to be communicative in the same way. Okay, so this is something that I'm picking up for you. I am so tempted to pick up another deck, and but I'm not really sure, so let's go ahead and pick up this deck. Okay. So for pile number one, I kind of feel one, two. I don't feel this, but I just definitely do feel the first one. Let me just pick up one more. Okay. So we do have intensity at the bottom of the deck, and we have fighting, and we have adventure. Okay. We have the lovers. We have understanding. We have clinging to the past. Okay. So I think that this is definitely making a lot of sense over here. So it may not be for everyone, but for whoever it resonates with, Okay, with whoever it resonates with. So you guys can definitely be someone who's very understanding. You have also, now the energy over here, I'm not really picking up. The intensity is there. Okay, now but this may not be for everyone, this may be for a very selective group of people. So having the lovers card over here, now this can also be related to your spouse, your marriage. um this could be related to your parents as well. So I kind of like feel that maybe you took some, you took a marriage proposal to your family, or someone came and then it didn't work out well, and then it kind of cut off, and you guys had to like move on. There is something like this over here, because if you look at the understanding card, we also do have the cage that is involved over here. Okay, I also kind of sense that there has been some kind of cheating over here. There is got to do There is also got to do something with this person, you buying gifts for this person, and you exchanging a lot of things. Okay, so there are a lot of memories over here that I see. Now these memories are good memories, definitely. Okay, however, for this very specific group, whoever can resonate with it, these are your two very very important cards. Okay, so you guys are somebody who could have possibly thought that, hey, maybe this is love, because a lot of things I kind of feel was going in together. Like there were a lot of synchronicities, there were a lot of things that were like, matching. Like you could have maybe studied in the same college, you could have met at a workplace, you could have done a lot of those things, and somewhere the intensity was so high that now it's moving to exhaustion. Okay, it's moved to so much of an exhaustion that either of you are hating the energy, and it's like, okay, maybe this person doesn't want to be with you anymore, or you don't want to be with this person anymore. So there is some energy that I'm picking up on this. Okay, but however, you really need to move out of this entire situation, and you either have, if this is a relationship kind of a question that you're looking for, then you need to learn how to either deal with this energy. Okay, try to resolve it, because I kind of feel that there is a dead end over here. Now you may want to work with this person. Okay, you may have spent maybe a few years with this person, but again, I kind of feel like the energy over here with the lovers, it seems that this is an energy that is unrecognizable. You do not recognize this person anymore, this person doesn't know who you are anymore, and now to rework that relationship, or to rework the entire thing, is going to definitely be a task. Okay, however, the decision is going to be left up to you, because we also do have understanding. So however that suits you, you you can take it. And but definitely I do see some kind of a breakup over here. Okay, either one of you are like ready to let go, and like you don't want to continue this relationship anymore. I kind of feel like someone is done over here. Okay, done, done, done. Now again, let me correct myself. Now you may not necessarily be married, but you may be a couple, or you may have been a couple. Okay, so that is one thing that I'm getting over here, because I don't see a sign of marriage, but I definitely do see a sign of love. I do see a sign of a couple kind of an energy, right? That is what I see over here. Okay. All right. So group number one, this was your reading. I hope you did resonate and enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Group number two, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you intuitively chose the good tarot deck, or if this is the color, this is the card that called out to you the most, then this is going to be your reading. Okay, so we are going to see what is coming for you. Pile number two. Okay, bottom of the deck, we do have the number four, which is the Emperor. We have the Hermit, and we have the Tower, which is in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse. Great, good. So for this pile, what I'm kind of picking up already is that you guys are kind of heading or moving towards really good times. So there is something that is working in your favor in your situation, and I'm also kind of feeling that you guys currently right now you could possibly be in a lot of stress as to what's going to happen, if this is for me or if this is not for me, and something like that, right? So there's a lot of overthinking over here, but however, you need to calm yourself down, because I kind of feel the energy over here is that whatever it is, it's going to work in your favor. Okay, we have the first card, which is the Four of Water. We have the Five of Earth. We have Temptation, the number 6, which is the Devil card. And we have the Moon. We interestingly had the Moon also in the first pile, and we also do have it here. Okay, so I kind of feel like right now grounding is very important for pile number 2. Somewhere I kind of feel like you need to connect with your own energies. You got to connect with your own positivity. You got to go ground yourself, because I kind of see that there is some kind of an you got to heal your chakras, right? Or you got to kind of heal your system, and because the times are good for you. Okay, there is something in the basket which is coming your way, and it's really really good. Okay, so I also kind of somewhere feel like you have been worried in the recent times. You have tried to do your best into resolving some kind of a stigma and issue that you have been dealing with for years, or it could also be very recent. But then somewhere the energy over here is telling me that you were really successful in it and you tried your best. However, there are people who want to come with you wherever you go. Okay, and at the same time, there is a lot of offers that you're also getting. Now, this could also be from your family. This could also be from a very close friend of yours. This could also be from, I kind of feel like this could also be from some kind of a social media. Okay, like you may have recently, maybe on Instagram, you may be talking to someone. I'm just giving you an example, so just take what resonates. Okay, so you may have recently just been talking to someone or chatting with them, and they are kind of showing you this very they are being very open about themselves and about their lives, and I kind of feel like somewhere there is a lot of lies hidden in it, and you should definitely take precaution, because we also do have the number 15, which is the Temptation card. Okay, so you could possibly be moving towards a heartbreak, and currently right now I don't see like what is coming, what is changing in this energy. But you got to save yourself, pile number 2. Okay, take a step back, ground yourself, and look at the situation as a third party, right? Like from a third person's perspective, and see what does this person really want from you. Okay, so that is one. And I don't doubt it that you would have waited for this thing to happen from a very long time. But right now it's a time for you to take precaution. It's not for you to jump into, or make any kind of hasty decisions. That's too many cards, so just let's go ahead and shuffle again. Yeah, so for pile number 2, this is what I'm picking up. Okay, bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Water. We have the Messenger of Earth in reverse. And we have the Three of Air. Let's see. We have Eight of Fire. This talks about the Eight of Pentacles. This is the Five of Fire. Okay, Messenger of Water. And we have the Ten of Water. So pile number 2, you do have a pretty interesting energy going on for you over here. Now the energy over here is of balance. Okay, you need to balance yourself. You need to kind of bring some balance in this situation that you are currently dealing with, because I kind of feel like right now there is no depth to it. So whatever is happening at a very surface level. Okay, so I kind of feel like there is this there is this unknown energy now. Again, something is bringing you happiness, definitely. Okay, something is really bringing you inner happiness, and I kind of feel like, that you may be feeling that finally this is happening, or this may not be for everyone, so just take what resonates. Okay, so you may be feeling, or you may have recently felt that finally something has changed in your life, and you have met this very wonderful person, you have got everything that you want in this person. And I do also feel like somewhere you are ready to compromise a little bit on the situation, or because eventually you will be fighting it, and you will go back, and you will go back saying that, hey, this is not what we agreed upon. So the agreement potential over here seems to be very strong. I also kind of feel like you could possibly be on the cloud nine. Okay, so you're doing pretty interesting, and I do feel the happiness, and I'm really extremely happy for you, pile number two. In case if this is something that you are currently going through, if this is something that you're experiencing in your life right now. Okay, but at the same time, I also feel that you have worked so hard on yourself, you have worked so hard in your life, and you deserve somebody who's going to at least be honest with you, at least who's going to bring a lot of harmony, at least who's going to um you know um bring in that balance, someone who's going to bring something to the table. And it's not always you who has to put us foot forward and do the things that are required in a relationship. Okay, so this is a very important thing that I'm seeing over here, but ultimately I kind of somehow feel that you are going to feel fulfilled, you are going to feel happy about the decision that you're making, and you are also going to it's like, you may not know it right now, but this can or cannot work in your favor. Okay, so for example, if this is the person that you are involved with, because the involvement of someone over here is extremely strong. So if you are involved with someone over here, now this person can be looking at a lot of financial gains from you. Okay, however way they see it, now this is going to be important for you to tackle. So they may be playing mind games with you to lure you into you know buying some stories and gaining your sympathy and things like that, right? So this is something that I'm seeing very interestingly. Let's go ahead and pick up another deck. Okay. Okay, so we do have the 10 of Pentacles. We do also have the Lovers. Let's see. Kind of feel this card somewhere. Okay, we do have the World. So with the World came in the first reading as well. So let's see. Love. For pile number two, I'm already kind of picking up on this, that you guys can also possibly find someone else. There is an energy over here which is telling you that you can possibly find another partner, but over here this can just be a lesson for you. And we have the Three of Swords. So that's what I'm saying, right? Now this can be like a very heartbreaking situation for you. So please take some precautions. We have Temperance. You need to start taking some precautions, pile number two. Okay, I kind of feel a card over here, so let's see. We have the Devil. Okay, we have the Devil. Let me just pick up. Okay, bottom of the deck we do have the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. This person, whoever it is that you're seeing or you're dating or whatever it is, this person is definitely looking at marriage with you. Okay, but I'm going to tell you something, that ultimately that you are somebody who is, you kind of are a person who takes responsibility. Okay, so just take what resonates, and if it doesn't, then please let it go and leave it behind. Just take what resonates with you. Now the energy over here we also do have is of the Devil. which is very prominent. So we do have the lovers, and right below that we do have the devil. So this is a very contradicting energy, right? Because over here it's like one person is ready to be open about their life, be open about accepting and sharing their life. However, this person can also be into multiple relationships, but this person is not telling you. Now the significance of a third party over here is, it's a very mixed kind of an energy over here, because somewhere they are either playing with you with your head, or they are getting played, like they are playing themselves. Okay, however, there is a relationship that is coming your way, and that relationship is going to bring you a lot of grace, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, and it's just going to come from nowhere. Okay, so this is something that I'm definitely seeing for you, pile number two. um Also, I kind of somewhere feel like you are going to move into a very celebratory mode, like this person that we are referring to, we are talking to. See, I'm not saying that this person cannot change, or they are like someone who's bad and all of that. That's not what I'm saying. Sorry, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, all I'm saying is that there is a very high possibility that yes, I do see that there is love over here, but it kind of feels very one sided, because someone over here has two lovers, or someone over here is like they have some kind of an attachment with you, and they also have an attachment with another person. Okay, now I also kind of feel like there could be children involved, there could be another family involved over here. So definitely third party, in case if you are into um if you know about it. Okay, if you don't, then it's fine. And if you knowingly accepted this person, because I do kind of sense that this person is a liar, is like a first class liar. So this person could have lied, they could have cheated, and they have been cheating for over maybe a decade, I don't know. So they are also seeking healing, but until and unless you don't move away, you don't go away, that's not going to happen with them. Okay, and there is something in this relationship that is going to come into completion. We also do have the hierophant. So the hierophant also stands for marriage. Now this person can possibly, you may be dreaming about being married to this person, because somewhere you feel, or you know that okay, you will be happy with this person. And I'm not saying that's not true, that is definitely true. You can, but for how long, that's the question. So let's go ahead and pick up more cards for you. But I kind of feel and sense by number two that for you, especially if you are the woman in the relationship, you don't have to worry, because it's going to go away. It'll work in your favor, so you don't have to worry. This person, even if they want or they don't want to, they will have to change their habits. There is no other way for them. Okay, so let's see. We have okay. So we do have focus your mind. We have speak your truth. We have new beginning, and we have spiritual gifts. Bottom of the deck, we do have spiritual support. We have take time to breathe. Okay, so somewhere over here for this pile, I kind of feel like you think that you kind of feel like it's not going to happen again. In case if you lose this relationship, or if you lose this person, you have this doubt in you, you have this thing in your head that it may not happen again, and which is absolutely not true. Okay, but I also do understand that in case if you have waited for a few years, if you have been very clean with your life, and if you have not like really um gone around with people, not dated, and things like that. So this energy needs to this energy definitely needs to change for you, pile number two. Okay, now if you look at these cards over here, it's talking about a very very good, very strong feminine energy over here, right? So if you are a woman, this is what you need to focus on. So focus on yourself, focus on this situation. I also kind of feel like you are going to confront this person about everything that they have told you, because something is going to trigger you, right? So you also trigger this person. So Get ready for it, because I cannot somewhere feel that this person, when they look at you, they're not only looking at you as an individual, they're looking at your strength, they're looking at your capabilities, they're looking at your finances, they're looking at the life that you have built for yourself. And a lot of people want it easy and they want it good in life, right? And I also know that a lot of people, they feel that, hey, I've got a family and I've got, whatever, kids and a wife or a husband, and I have got it well in life. But then we all know that is not really the truth, right? So this is a situation that I see that this person, whoever it is in, and they want to live the life that you live, because you are definitely a very spiritually gifted person. The Taurus energy over here is very, very interesting. It's very strong over here. So if you're Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, okay. Now I'm not saying that you can be either of the parties. So I'm not really sure. Now Taurus energy, the Earth sign over here is very strong. So Capricorn, somebody who works very hard. Taurus, who's the Bull, right? Bull energy good over here. We also do have the new beginnings. There is going to be a force in the feminine energy. I'm just going to bring something to awareness, is that the zodiacs that we discuss, usually I kind of personally in the recent times have felt that it's more applicable to the males comparatively to the females, because women, we kind of we respond differently, by nature, right? So this reading over here, I kind of feel like the feminine energy over here is more powerful. Okay, you can be a man or a woman, doesn't matter, but the feminine element in you is definitely more powerful. So whatever it is that you need to protect of yourself, please go ahead and do that, because it's going to be very handy for you in the coming few months. So I'm going to pick up the last deck of the evening and see what exactly do we have here for pile number 2. Okay, so we have one. I kind of feel somewhere here. Just going to pick up one more card. So we do have the mind. You see this? We have the mind. We have rebirth. Okay, and we do have sharing. Okay, so you see pile number 2. Now somebody over here, the mind and the rebirth. Focus on these two cards, though they were at the bottom of the deck, but this energy is very significant for you and it's very important, because whoever this person is, they are coming for your life. When I say your life, they want to be a part of you. They want to be a part of your life. They want to get involved. And please don't underestimate yourself into thinking that just because you maybe live a simple life, you live a very wealthy life. Okay, that's what you need to know. Now we have new vision, we have totality, we have change, and we have ordinariness. This is not a person who is going to appreciate a rich life. This is a person who is going to play, and play, and they are all about luxury and making money and status and I don't know what not. Okay, so this person is either going to go through a rebirth and they are going to have a new beginning. So very interestingly, which I just noticed, is that you do have changed, new beginnings, and rebirth 3 times, okay, in your reading. So get prepared, okay? So whatever it is, this person is not going to get away with shit that they are doing with you right now, okay? So this is what I'm saying for you, pile number 2. Now, at the same time, what I also kind of feel is that you may get you may kind of confront this person about the stories that they have told you or whatever it is. But somewhere, when you start speaking up for yourself, when you start speaking your truth, they are going to realize who they are dealing with. And this is an energy that is going to disturb them, and they are going to try to level up to your level only so that they can get you, or they can live the life that you're living. For some reason, I'm getting this thing again and again, that this person really wants to live the life that you are living, and I'm not really sure for what reason. But it could be anything related to fame, it could be related to a business, it could be related to wanting a very different life, wanting a new life. Okay, so they definitely do see that with you, because irrespective of we have the devil in the reading, we also do have the lovers. Okay, so the lovers over here is a very, very positive sign. So this person is focusing on something that they think that they can achieve, but again, only time will tell you that, because change and new beginnings are definitely coming. So there is a high possibility that you can find someone and you can leave this person completely heartbroken or whatever it is, and you can move on. All right. Okay, so pile number two, this was your reading. I hope you did enjoy and resonate with it, and I will see you in my next video.